Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues. No, I'm going to be completely honest. I tried to do what I could to address the issues with the encoding and all that, but I'm not entirely sure what the encoder message was. So I had to make a generic guess, and I do believe I figured it out, but that's not the only problem. I have other issues that I need to address as well that, honestly, my microphone just seems less direct in some ways. I mean, it's very difficult to explain, but in some of my videos it sounds more like I'm actually there. Like it should be. With these videos, it's like I'm from a distance. It's kind of weird. But if you turn the volume up, that kind of addresses itself. But how loud could I possibly ask people to make their volume? I don't think I want to give anyone advice. Don't turn up your volume. You're probably able to hear me just fine. I think that I should actually ask you to lower your volume just a bit for these videos. Because I get loud, very loud. Although I'm not actually sure how loud that is on everyone else's end. All I'm able to say is, well, it sure feels loud based on what I'm getting from my end. Anyway, this guy has been waiting for me to respond to him, and I'm just... Want me to read you your horoscope? Want me to read your horoscope, my darling? No, I don't. That's not even real astrology. That's just sun sign stuff. There's more to astrology than your sun sign. Which, by the way, I referred to Kamui's sign as Virgo earlier, and that means that his sun is in Virgo. That's what the sign everyone knows their sun sign because that's decided by the day of your birth. But you also have an entire chart. And not everyone can get their chart because some people are unfortunately adopted and lack that information. Which is unfortunate for me considering I'd like to know what kind of shit my sister has in hers. But I also have a lot of shit in my own chart. And my birth time was not accurate. I could tell just based on how my life went. And someone rectified my birth time, which is needed to calculate your actual ascendant. And my ascendant is actually in Scorpio. My birth certificate says that my ascendant is in Sagittarius. It's not. That isn't my ascendant. And you know how I would know this? Because if anyone was just 5 minutes late writing down my ascendant, the birth time would automatically just switch signs. The signs would be different with even a 5-minute degree with just a 5-minute delay, the ascendant changed to Sagittarius, which is definitely not my ascendant. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be saying things like this. What if I prefer to stay ignorant? But you know what? I obviously didn't want to stay ignorant. Although it is a miracle that I still believe in astrology, even after all the ascendant issues I had. And I'm just like, yeah, it gets enough, right? There must be something wrong here that I don't understand. Well, someone did rectify my birth time, and yes, they did a good job. I must say that I am very impressed because I did not spend a single cent. And that guy does actually rectify charts for money. It's just, I provided enough information for him to narrow down what my birth time was. And I know it's accurate. It's also very appropriate. I'm going to just move on, however, because Misaki doesn't give a shit about this stuff, and I do, so unfortunately, as much as I can roast this guy for horoscopes and that not being true astrology, that is still not something that people are here to listen to me ramble about. Maybe I'll ramble some other time. You're into astrology? I'm also into astrology, Misaki. But I'm not into this creep that's trying to hit on you. He should get away from you. The stars speak to me, but not today, 'cause the brightest stars are twinkling in your eyes. No. No. This is your opponent. Speak to her like your opponent. Don't flirt with her. That's disgusting. And I'm acting like there's not flirting in other card fights. Well, this is a particularly awful one where obviously it's not desired. Although it wasn't really desired in some of the other ones I covered either, like Nagasa's card fights against Kamui. I wasn't a fan of that one, to be honest. I mean, I may like the power of love, but hell no, not Nagasa's form. That is toxic as hell. A twinkling. I find it unfair that they're forcing me to play against someone as beautiful as yourself. Would you shut up? I don't even know Misaki's sun sign, to be honest. Maybe I should look that up just to see how true to her sign she is. And by that, I mean, I don't think Japan cares about accuracy when it comes to sun signs. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Why would they? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up Misaki's birthday. Hopefully I will be able to tell you the sign on the spot. Okay, November 1st, so she is a Scorpio. For some reason I thought she was a Scorpio, but I just needed to double check. I do remember seeing that page at one point, so that might be why I remember that. Also, maybe I logged on for her birthday rewards, I'm not really sure. What? Oh, the stars have started whispering about what our future holds. I bet you two aren't even compatible. Interesting. Apparently, after the battle, you're going to fall deeply in love with me. No. It's not your fault, my darling. A man such as me is quite simply irresistible. I disagree. Although I do know someone that... No. No one needs to hear about this either. That's it. This freak needs to pay. Stand up, my vanguard. Imagine if Misaki is actually straight. She just doesn't like anyone. Or maybe she doesn't care about romance at all. Maybe she's just, you know... I don't know. I forgot a lot, and I don't want to make assumptions about someone's interest in one gender or the other. As I've already done that a number of times. Guys, I definitely have a case to make for Aichi and Kai, okay? Seriously. I mean, I know it may not be canon exactly, but that doesn't mean that I don't have a case to make for that. Okay, now let's begin the next part. I believe there are only 3 parts, but if I can't count, there might be 4. Let's hope I can count, okay? I'm not that stupid. I mean, I don't even think I'm stupid at all, but there are some times when I'm just like, I must seem very dumb right now. And I can't exactly defend myself. Yes, there are times when I seem very dumb, and I can't defend myself. Also, when I'm defeated in an argument, I'm just like, I lost the argument, you win. I was not able to defeat you because your logic is better than mine. And that is obviously something that I should be willing to admit whenever I'm wrong. And I was just uneducated. But there are some topics where I'm just like, you're not changing my opinion. You're not changing my argument. Though there are cases where you can do that. Those are usually my weakest opinions. Those are usually the ones where I'm not exactly sold on what my actual position is. And I know those types of things. If I've made up my mind, you aren't going to change it very easily. And I must admit that I have changed a lot in ways that weren't easy to accomplish. And so everyone that has managed to help me change has accomplished very amazing things in their life, even if they are not considered to be real. You think that's cursed, don't you? You think that's very cursed, right? How can fiction change my life? Well, who else? I'm not going to explain it right now. I'm going to explain it in a video where I can actually do it without being a complete bitch. Our final match of this round is coming to a close, with Team Caesar looking to finish off Team Squall. It shouldn't be much longer. Here I come, Super Dimensional Robo Daiusha. You shall be vanquished in the name of all that is good. Robo, go! Great sword of justice. Source of justice? Well, I believe Kote would be the source of justice as opposed to someone else that I'd rather not pay attention to right now. I will have to get there first. And I'm still not sure if that's going to happen. However, I am stubborn, so I do at least expect to touch the era at some point. I do expect that I will at least touch it. Will I finish it? I don't know, but we'll see. There it is! Kenji wins for Team Caesar! I need to fix the volume settings after this. I'm not gonna fix them right now because I've got time constraints, guys. I know this may not be the best experience ever, but we know that I'm not exactly, we know I'm not running a channel full of masterpieces over here. We know that I basically just record and upload, that's it. There's no editing yet. But eventually I will start making videos that require actual effort. More effort than the voicing of these lines, you know? I did try to put feeling into them, but the actual work is still just, I haven't gotten to the editing part. And when I have to learn how to edit, that's going to be hell. But you know what? I seem to live there for some reason. I keep saying that I've got hell. A version of my own hell. And it's better than everyone else's version of hell. I still believe that, but it is within my mind that I feel the way that I do. Wow, guys, they've gotten stronger. Hold on a second. Did I pick the wrong... I'm very confused. Hold on a second, I've already done this. What did I do? Hold on a second. Talk about looking stupid. Give me a moment. I must have forgotten where I was. Because I did take a break to eat, and I didn't know where I was in the story when I pulled things back up. And yeah. Give me a second to find where I actually am. And I see. I'm just doing the same part again. I think everyone is going to go through enough torture. I really don't have to add to it. I don't want to add to it. Why am I doing this to people? Okay, well I did mess up, and everyone's here to watch me card fight, not just pronounce story dialogue. I mean, I say that we're here to fight because I'm trying to appreciate the game. And there is no greater way to appreciate a game than to actually play it. Which I haven't always done, admittedly. And the reason I haven't necessarily always done it is because I just don't always feel like it. Which isn't an excuse necessarily, but it does mean that I still have a long way to go when it comes to getting through this game. I mean, I cleared as much content as I was able to clear, so there is that. Okay, I'm just glad that I have a grade 3 in my hands, so I'm not great stuff. I'm pretty sure that doing this again is not necessary. I could probably just end the video here and everyone would prefer that. But while everyone would prefer that, I think I should just get through this card fight and, accept what I have done to myself. I should accept what I have done to myself because what I'm going to do after this is much worse. Oh, and don't be too concerned because I'm fine, don't worry. It sounds like things are bad, but they're not as bad as they could be. I mean, seriously, I've seen some shit. Alright, my opponent stands, and another grade 3. And when I ride, I'm not striding. I'm not doing that. But I'm not sure how many G-era decks I can build. I'm just not really sure if I've gotten much. Now, there are a load of card packs that I haven't used, but that could mean anything. And Gacha Luck is, well, Gacha Luck. And card games are the original gachas. Like, you have to open packs. Yeah, people were doing that long before the internet. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to bait his Sentinel, and good thing I've got protection in my hand. Yeah, imagine when everyone is going to have protection in their hands at all times. Although apparently there's still not enough interaction with this game to actually keep it going. So people didn't really like it very much, and that's why it's dying. I think some people enjoyed it for a while, but then things just got old. And I think G-Era just really made things worse. As much as I like G-Era, I think it's to blame for some of the issues facing Vanguard Zero now. And also the reason that it's shutting down to begin with. And now I'm not saying this because I hate G, because again, I like it. The problem is, I just don't think that, well, I don't think that G-Era helped. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I understand why G-Era would bring it down. I mean, imagine having to decide what to stride before you've even determined that for yourself. Some first strides are kind of situational, and sometimes you might want to change your first stride based on your opponent. I'm not that good at playing this game. So just going to say that now. I recorded another video that's just the same part again. Well, I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't mean to do this. I really did not mean to do this. I'm gonna keep it in here just because I did voice that bit at the end that I didn't voice before. But the video as a whole kind of seems like a waste of your time, doesn't it? I don't really know if I can properly apologize and actually mean it. So any apologizing I've done so far is just, it's hollow. But at the very least, I think I can remember where I clicked before I started. I can remember that, correct? And I said 3 parts are left. Unless I can't count and there's 4. But this means that I... Hold on a second. Hold on, let me take a look. It's part 2. I'm on part 2. Damn, I really should have been paying attention. Anyway, guys, that's going to try things up for this video. The next video is going to be worth your time. I hope that's actually true. Because if this entire video is rendered completely useless to me, I swear I might as well delete it.